years old today.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See.
Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to our 4th birthday celebrations. I am so excited. It's been 4 years since I started Handmade Gems and I actually can't believe that. Here we are. I've decorated the studio because I go all out. So we're going to be baking a cake. We're going to be launching. So I have my launch at 1 p.m. It is currently 10 o'clock in the morning. So we have a few hours. And then we are just going to be celebrating and just chatting about business and yeah, looking at some photos and memories from Handmade Gems 4 years ago. So I'm very excited. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is our little birthday setup and I have literally just popped a whole heap of blue decorations all over. Plus me in my Handmade Gems shirt. Keep an eye out for that one. And then this beautiful fall balloon. It just sums up Handmade Gems, don't you reckon? So for this launch I have really gone all out and clearanced a whole heap of fabrics, which means that I have a massive pile of fabrics and it's just clearance, so a little bit cheaper, and it just means that I've made room for plenty more fabrics and plenty more designs. So they're not all in this launch, but there is about 30 items that are coming to the site and I am over the moon about it. One of them being this Stay Gorgeous tee, which I designed very similar to our Stay Gorgeous jumpers and I love it. It's nice and simplistic. I have had a few people ask for t-shirts, so we're just going to see how they go. They are a unisex design, which means that the collar is a little bit higher, but also it's a bit wider, so it fits, you know, your males, females, whatever you identify as. So I'm really excited to see what you guys think of that. But I think first off, what I'm going to do today is get into the baking of the cake. These little packets that I bought yesterday just from Woolworths, 90 cents because, you know, I'm a budget queen. They're blue and I think that is a sign. Obviously everything is blue and I'm making the cake icing blue and everything blue. For this to be blue as well, I thought it was a big sign. So I have 2 of them and then I also popped some blue icing in my little bag. So I have some decorating items. I think there's also some blue sprinkle inside as well. So let's get baking. And we are in the kitchen. So I have my little setup. It's going to be pretty quick because this packet mix seems like it's nice and easy. So I have my bowl. Of course it's blue. Like it has to be blue. I have butter, milk, eggs, as well as the packet mix, which is also blue, and then some little decorations. So we've got like some blue stars and everything, some blue fruit dye, measuring cup. I have already greased the pan and we're ready to go. So the first thing it's saying to do is empty the cake mix into the bowl, add the milk, eggs and butter, beat with the mixer and until thoroughly combined. So it's literally one step. I thought whilst I was doing the cake, I thought I would just go through the basics on how my business started. I was in year 12 and wanted something to de-stress and calm my anxiety down a little bit. And I'm a very hands-on person. I love creating, I love baking, I love all those things. So I thought, well, why not give sewing a go? I was a dancer for 18 years and at the time I was still dancing, but due to an injury, not to the extent that I used to be. So I was really excited to try sewing. I literally got out my sewing machine, or mum's sewing machine at the time. Yeah, I just gave sewing a go. I did actually start hand sewing the scrunchies, because I thought it would have been a little easier. Looking back, they look so different to what they did now. I never really tried elastic. I think it was more just because I had the hair ties there and I gave it a go. I tried several different fabrics and it was really good because I started with several types of velvet, and I also went and did lots of different ones. So you cotton, rayon, all sorts of ones, which some of them are actually still in my store today, like the olive. Olive was one of the very first ones that I created, as well as a couple of the animal prints. So there is a velvet animal print, and that has been with me since day dot. So I just thought that was really cool. Now from my business, I did end up taking over my mom's sewing machine. I also, a year later, bought my own sewing machine, and I thought that was so cool. I was so proud of myself. Since then, I have owned 2 more sewing machines, and I am so happy. I have done partnerships, I have done collaborations, I have done many launches with many designs, and they've been clearanced out or they're still in my store. There's so many things that are still here, but I'm just so grateful for all the opportunities that I've had. I love running a business, and I think one of the main things that I love in business is being able to teach other people and help other people in their business as well. Yes, I'm not a business coach, but I still love helping and assisting, for instance, in YouTube videos. I love making market vlogs. I love just showing what happens behind the scenes. If you had have told me that 4 years ago I would be here in this position making a cake for my 4th business birthday, I thought you would have been crazy. From selling scrunchies to close friends, and then soon through Instagram, and then on Etsy, and then on a website, and it's gone from there. It is crazy how much word of mouth can help, and just, yeah, how much growth you can have in such a short amount of time. I am so beyond grateful for all of the support and all of the opportunities that I've had through the years. It has just been amazing, and it's, yeah, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have Handmade Gems today. That is all done, and it looks beautiful. So that is the cake mix. It's a vanilla cake mix. I don't even know if I said that. All right, now it's time to pop it in the pan. So I'm using this pan. Although it's got the clip, I really shouldn't be using it for this type of cake, but I wanted it for the height of the cake. So I just greased it and put baking paper in it. Looking back at even the market setup was crazy how different it was. And it's so cool to see the growth and like the friendships I have made, everything. Business has, yeah, it helped me so many ways. And I really suggest to anybody wanting to start a business, just do it, because it has been a life changer for me. It has been given me so many opportunities that I just wouldn't have thought that I would have been able to do. Like, I'm studying at uni, I'm doing nutrition. It's something completely different to what I'm doing in my business, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It's such a creative outlet for me. So I'm, yeah, so happy with it. I don't want to tip it up because it will go everywhere, but that is the cake done. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and I will check back in once it's finished. Okay, so my cake is done. It has been cooling. It is still on the rack, but it looks really cute. It smells delicious, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna tip it out onto the rack, and then I'm also gonna start doing some icing. I think I'm gonna do some buttercream icing, so just with icing sugar, butter. I use Nuttelex because it's dairy free. And then gonna decorate it. I'm gonna put some blue food dye in it. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so I have this little cake stand. Oh, it might fit. Let's do that. Ah, it worked. It's a pretty flat cake, let's be honest, but that's okay. It's on there. Now it's time to decorate. For someone who just eyeballed the measurements of this, look at that color. That is like the perfect blue. I am so impressed with myself right now. This has cooled down. It's really pretty. I love this color. I could have just bought a cake and put blue icing on it, but I don't do things in halves, as I was saying before. That is the cake. A nice blue color to it. So now I'm going to decorate it with the little blue things that I have. So first off, we have some tiny, tiny sprinkles. So I'm going to just sprinkle that on. So I'm going to put the white and blue balls on. So I think I'm just going to pop them around. All right, the final part of this cake is candles. So I found these like polka dot ones, and I think there should be 4 blue ones. So do I do it in a line? I think in a line. This is so cute. All right, in the studio now, I am just sitting down, getting ready for this launch. We have the cake in the background, celebrations. I am so excited. I don't think I've ever been this prepared for a launch. I say this every time, and I always feel like I'm gonna forget something. So I'm just making sure I haven't, like counting all my products and making sure it is 5 minutes to go. I don't have a post to do because I'm doing that this afternoon. I didn't want to rush into it today, but I just wanted to get the launch underway. I'm not expecting too much. It's more a personal achievement for me. I couldn't care less if we get 1 order, 100 orders. Like, obviously I'm grateful, but I am just speechless because I have made it 4 years in business and it wouldn't have happened without the support of everybody. So I'm so grateful. Happy birthday, Handmade Gems. Here's to another 4. And just like that, that is 4 years of Handmade Gems done and dusted. So thank you so much for joining me. I am going to enjoy this cake. If you've been following me for 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, or 4 years, I am so grateful for all your support. We have a big sale online now. We've got 50 new items. We have clearance item sale. Every order over $30 gets a voucher and gets a gift, and I am so excited. Worldwide shipping, and we'll catch you next time. Stay gorgeous.